near beating fatigue, and I probably never will. But it does affect me far less now, and certainly nowhere near as much as in the early days and months early after my stroke, and a lot less than when I first returned to work about this time last year. What I found is when I got home, I received some excellent coaching and support from the community neuropsychologist. She taught me about the 4 Ps of fatigue management. Those 4 Ps are prioritize, plan, pace, and position. So in order, prioritization is obviously lining up the things you need to do in sequential order in order of importance. And planning is really about how am I going to execute those things that I've prioritized. And pace is obviously how hard and fast can I work on those things. And particularly in a work context, it's very important to realize the default when you come back, I know I started this, was I'm going to try and work the way I used to and at the pace I used to. And unfortunately that wasn't possible. And I quickly found that out and adjusted how long that I worked for, but also how long I worked for in one go. So all of these things are little factors that you will get used to as you reintegrate back into the workplace. And the final P is position. So that's where in physical space you are when you're doing the task. And also, are you sat down? Are you standing? There's all sorts of things there that you can adjust. For me, adjusting the height of my monitors and the position of them, I have a left-sided sensory deficit. So it's important for me to put the monitor slightly to my right and where I have more accurate reading. So all of these things matter. And using these 4 Ps has really helped me to get my fatigue under control. But also the other thing that's really helped me, and I didn't expect it really, and I thought perhaps I was going to be stuck with the level of fatigue I had when I initially went back to work. But what has happened is I've improved very significantly in terms of how mobile and how much exercise I'm doing, because I've become more physically able. I regularly walk up and down the road in our village, and I've got a treadmill and an exercise bike. So these are things that seem to give me energy, not take it away. Most of the fatigue that I experience is about cognitive load and sensory load, I think. So being more active seems to help me to address that. So what I would say is if any of you feel like fatigue is something that can't be tackled and you're not yet where you want to be physically, I would really concentrate on that. Oh, you can see it's not completely successful for me. It's about 9:30 at the moment, and I'm definitely at the end of my duration for today. So use those 4 Ps, and in the next vlog that I do, I'm going to demonstrate a technique that I learnt about 12 to 15 years ago at work, which I've reapplied to helping me to prioritize, plan, and pace the work that I need to do. And it's been very effective. And a couple of other people are using it as well now who've had strokes and brain injuries. So they're finding it value adding as well. So I hope it will be useful for you too. Okay, thank you. That's the end of this week's item.